It's a reality. Now, when we come to Washington, in this campaign, we are coming to get our check.
We are coming to get our check.
To a very big cultural endorsement that we've been telling you we would bring you tonight. The famed comedian Dave Chappelle, who is no stranger to politics, has announced he is endorsing the Yang presidential campaign. A short press release that states, quote, "I'm Yang Gang." And we have a photo of Dave with Andrew Yang shaking hands, all smiles you see there. Yang also tweeting out his thanks, quote, "You are the best. Let's do this for our kids." Chappelle will also be campaigning for Yang later this month. He's going to appear in the key primary state of South Carolina, which is...
As far as Captain Carr, she loves to call me Latin male. I'm a black male. Yes, I am. And I am non-Hispanic. I was born in this country. I never went to Cuba. I never went to Spain. Really, again, I didn't put this speech together. This is who I am.
I understand. I'm surprised that you said on the record, but now I understand. So you classify yourself today as a black man.
Yes.
When you applied for the police department, did you classify yourself as a black male or a white male at the time?
I think I put white male. I don't know if I know I put white male, but I don't know if I put Hispanic. No, I know. Listen, I know who I am, but it's also to make
male.
I'm sorry?
You put down Hispanic male, didn't you?
Okay. Well, you're telling me that's what I put. You're asking me for birth certificates and all that. I'm telling you who I am. I'm telling you who I am. I stand by it. As a man, I stand by it.
When did you have this, coming with God moment that you were black? When did God tell you?
Well, I learned that there's people in my family that are mixed and that are black. And if you know anything about the one drop rule, which started in the 20th century, which is what identifies and defines
Look, yeah, put that motherfucker on film. Put his ass on film.
Is or a Negro. Look. You know that if you have one drop of black in you, you are considered black. You're probably black too, Joe. Can we do a DNA?
What's up, YouTube? This is James coming back at you with another informative, ludicrous, stupid ass video. Well, the people that's in it. I hope everybody's doing well out there on this Thursday morning. I'm doing good myself. Just sitting up on the other side of midnight, checking out this crazy shit right here. Me and Joan out here, laughing at, first of all, this motherfucker right here. You see what I'm saying? I mean, did y'all hear him? I'm a black male. Yeah, right. The one drop rule. He wearing that shit out. He finna try to do that. Now, then you had, now we seen Dr. Martin Luther King said, we coming for that check. Okay? Then all of a sudden now, you get Andrew Yang with your boy, David Chappelle endorsed. Y'all seen that? I showed you proof. You understand? He's talking about, we coming for our check. What exactly check this motherfucker talking about? I'm talking about Andrew Yang. What check are you talking about? Didn't Asians get reparations? Or is it that you coming for black folks check? And I think that's what it is. You see what I'm saying? Now, this stupid motherfucker right here, y'all seen what he needs to be looked at. They need to go take this motherfucker and get looked at. And that's all there is to it. Now, this dude right here either off, or guess what? Him and Andrew Yang and the rest of them, it is like Rachel Dolezal, know that reparations is coming down the pipe for us black people here in this country. You see what I'm saying? Because now all of a sudden, motherfuckers that look like this right here say, I'm a black male. He's black. One drop rule. You see, what they are doing is trying to co-opt reparations from us as a people. That's what this all boils down to. See? Now we're going to get into this story right here. By the way, I'm going to tell y'all right now, they fired this motherfucker right here. They got his ass out. That was too much right there. You know what I mean? And they probably gonna, take him, go get looked at, get evaluated. You see what I mean? Trying to pull this shit right here. See, they know reparations is coming. But like I said, let me get into this story right here. Backlash grows over Hispanic Miami police captain's claim he is black. NAACP wants him fired. Well, they got their wish because they let this motherfucker go as of today. They let him go. I'm going to tell you that right now. But to continue, the day after the country celebrated the nation's foremost civil rights leader, fallout from a racially insensitive remark made by Miami's most controversial cop. Continued. Now, before I go any further, I just wonder why he chose to do this on the day of Dr. Martin Luther King's birthday. That's what I like to know. See, if anybody got any, answers for me, let me know in the comment section. You know what I mean? See, why did he choose to, say all of a sudden, I'm a black male? Nobody's buying that shit. That's the reason why they fired your ass. That sister came up there and analyzed and put his ass on the phone. They recorded his ass. You see what I mean? That was too much right there. You see? But to continue, the president of the local chapter of the NAACP, called Miami Police Captain Javier Ortiz, remarks a huge slap in the face to our community. Argued the captain should be fired and said he was penning a letter to city leaders. And the city's police chief said he had meetings scheduled with staff and human resources and with city attorneys about how to move forward. The city should be made aware that the statement he made is incendiary, said Reuben Roberts, chairman of the Miami-Dade branch of the NAACP. He's not in any way considerate of black men or black women's plight. You see, on Friday, members of Miami's Community Police Benevolent Association, made up of black police officers, aired grievances in front of commissioners during a meeting after Ortiz's name was brought up by Union President Stanley Jean Pox. Yeah, I'll just say Pox, who mentioned past racially insensitive social media posts made by Ortiz and how the captain claimed he was black on a promotional exam. Commissioner Keon Hardiman allowed Ortiz to speak. And y'all heard him. Y'all heard him get his dumb ass up there and say it. Boldly, too. I am black. I'm a black male. Yes, I am. I am not Hispanic. Ortiz, who is Hispanic, said from the lectern. Yeah, lecture. His statement drew confused looks from commissioners and the IRI of Black Police Union. The captain then referred to black men as Negroes and explained the one-drop rule to commissioners, an old racist trope. Trope that imply anyone with any degree of black ancestry was black. These motherfuckers, y'all something else now. You done lost all that. You are not black. And that's all there is to it. You can forget it. See? But to continue, Ortiz, who is usually quick to respond to requests for interviews, had not returned a phone call or text by early Tuesday afternoon. Over the weekend, the police captain said everyone was making a big deal out of nothing and wrote on his Twitter account that this isn't news. People love making stereotypes. It's actually refreshing to be who you are, like an American. Miami Police Chief Jorge Colina, who suspended Ortiz 3 years ago after a judge placed a restraining order against him for the incessant hassling of a woman who videotaped a cop giving her a ticket, said he was meeting with human resources officers and attorneys to determine how to respond to Ortiz's comments. The chief also said Ortiz claims that he was black on a promotional exam had no bearing on his score. Yeah, he was being funny. You can't make a knee-jerk decision. I don't want to be sued by the FOP, Fraternal Order of Police Union, said Kalina. I know a lot of people are emotional about it. It's perplexing to me as well. The Black Police Union mentioned Ortiz among others during a presentation last week in which it said black people had been slighted for promotions and treated unfairly over the years by Miami police. It said Ortiz had accrued 60 citizens' internal complaints during his career and rise to captain. Well, he shouldn't have made captain. He had all them damn complaints. Think about it. That was wrong right there. He was cleared of 7. 6 were sustained, and 24 others were found to be inconclusive. Others were found to be unsupported or withdrawn. Ortiz, past president of the unions. No, excuse me. Let me read that again. Ortiz, the past president of the city's FOP, has a well-documented history of making controversial remarks on social media and invoking his right to free speech as a union representative. The civilian police watchdog group is also claiming the captain is taking advantage of off-duty work and putting in for more hours than he actually worked. He should be brung up on charges. He did all this. That's stealing. The civilian investigative panel has passed its findings along to the Miami-Dade State's Attorney's Office for potential criminal misconduct. Right. Lock his ass up too. You got him fired. In 2016, after a woman posted a video of a Miami-Dade cop stopping her for speeding, Ortiz posted the woman's business card and told people to call her at work and on her cell phone. He also called her a cop hater. Before that, he bashed a high-ranking female Muslim Miami police officer for not covering her heart during the Pledge of Allegiance. Went after a woman who posted a video of an arrest in Liberty City and announced he stood in support of the Ferguson, Missouri police officer who shot and killed Michael Brown. They should lock this punk ass motherfucker up. He's just trying to be funny is what it is. Yeah, they laugh now that they fired your punk ass. I'm talking about you black. You finna be treated like you black. You don't want none of that. You got fired and now they finna bring your ass up on charges. How about that? See? But I digress. He also referred to 12-year-old Tamir Rice, who was shot and killed by a Cleveland police officer while playing with a toy gun as a thug. He often mocked the Black Lives Matter movement. And Ortiz once took on perhaps the world's most famous musician, superstar Beyonce. 4 years ago, after her Super Bowl performance of Formation, Ortiz penned a letter to police unions across the country announcing Miami police would boycott the kickoff of the singer's worldwide tour at Marlins Park in Miami. Ortiz claimed the performance was anti-police message that paid homage to the Black Panthers counterculture movement in the 1960s. This dude's a clown, man. That's what he is. He's a clown. The letter so unnerved Miami's mayor Thomas Regalado that he said he was concerned Ortiz was staining the city's image. Beyonce eventually addressed the captain's statements, telling LEUK magazine if anyone perceived her message as being anti-police, they are mistaken. And Miami police backed down and worked during the show at the ballpark. On Tuesday, Roberts, the NAACP chair, said it mattered to him little whether Ortiz benefited from classifying himself as black. It's disrespectful and culturally insensitive, Roberts said. It doesn't matter if it helped him or not. I think he needs to be reprimanded or be removed from the force because of his lack of truthfulness. Yeah, he do. He think it's a joke or something. He did that shit, as a joke. He's literally being funny. Hell, he ain't even Hispanic. He claimed to be that. He's not even that shit. Boy. Yeah, it's a good chance that reparations is coming down the pike because you get clowns like this, co-opting, even ADOS. And I'm going to say ADOS or the National Black American Political Agenda 21-point system. In case y'all don't know nothing about that, check out Brother T. West, Afro Synergy News. He'll tell you all about it, Them the only two I really know that's really doing something, you understand? Even though, ADOS is being, how can we say? What they doing in ADOS, babe?
That's true. I'm trying to derail.
Yeah, they trying to derail ADOS. You know what I mean? You got some haters out there that's, not so, they ain't cool. You know what I mean? They trying to derail the movement and stuff. But yeah, the only two that I see is Afro Synergy News and your boy Tone Talks and your girl Yvette Carnell. And that's just all there is to it. The other ones need to go. They need to go sit down somewhere. Because they ain't doing nothing. They just want to be seen and heard, and that's that. But back to these clowns right here. Andrew Yang, whatever your name is, you ain't getting no check when it come down to the black folks struggle and reparation. You can forget it. You understand? And that's all there is to it. See, you gonna eat you some damn shrimp and fried rice or some shit and go chill.
Ain't that what David Chappelle's wife is?
Yeah, David Chappelle. No, speak up. David Chappelle's wife is, Asian. That's probably why he riding with Asian folks. And that's all there is to it. And this motherfucker right here, his dumb ass got up there talking about he's a black male. Go eat a hoagie, bastard. Whatever that hero sandwich your motherfuckers be eating. You understand? Because you ain't getting no reparations. You ain't getting none of that. You see?
And YouTube, y'all know David Chappelle already fled and went to Africa. You better chill out before you have to flee and go to China.
Yeah, see, because they find he ain't gonna better. That's a good point. That's a good point because he can't go back to Africa no endorsing them Andrew Yang motherfuckers. He will have to go to China. You know what I mean? Shit. Which shit, most of them over there in Africa anyway, but it's just as well. It's
sure are.
Yeah, it's fucked up. It's all twisted up, because they after resources. And guess who the resources they after over there? The women. You see what I'm talking about? They want the women over there. You see what I mean? And that's just all there is to it. Well, that's pretty much all we got for this one right here. I know it's crazy. I know it's twisted. I laugh so hard. I got a headache, especially at this stupid ass dude right here. You see what I mean? I got a headache laughing at this dude. You know what I mean? Because I couldn't believe when I seen I'm a black male. They try. It ain't nothing too bad these motherfuckers gonna try. You see what I mean? They are the world. They are the planet's, what do you want to call, more like, how can I say, adventurous. You know, and adventurous motherfuckers get killed. You see what I mean? Because they do the dangerous shit. You see what I mean? And that's what this motherfucker, you remember Evil Knievel? Evil Knievel, this motherfucker would drop 20 airplanes over a canyon and everything. Bust his ass in two. He didn't care. You see what I mean? But adventurous, hey, they tightrope walkers. You see what I mean? Nothing's too dangerous for them, but they don't last too long. But y'all tell me what y'all think about this crazy, crazy story right here. I'm interested in hearing y'all thoughts, views, and opinions on it. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And please remember to live your life as though we are being watched simply because we are. This is James, and I'm out. Peace.